As the school bell rang, signaling the start of another day at New Harmony High, John Blake hurried through the bustling corridors, his mind buzzing with excitement. Suddenly, his path was blocked by a group of students, led by Marcus Reinhardt, the school's star athlete. "Where do you think you're going, Blake?" Marcus sneered, crossing his arms in front of him. John's heart pounded in his chest as he faced the imposing figure of Marcus. He tried to edge past him, but Marcus stepped closer, his eyes filled with malice. "Looks like we've got ourselves a little alien lover," Marcus taunted, his cronies snickering behind him. "What's the matter, Blake? Can't find any human friends?" John felt a surge of anger rise within him, but he forced himself to stay calm. He knew that confronting Marcus would only make things worse. Ignoring Marcus's taunts, John glanced over Marcus's shoulder and caught sight of a figure standing in the crowd, watching the exchange with interest. It was Lyra, the alien ambassador's daughter, her presence commanding attention even in the midst of chaos. John's first encounter with Lyra was anything but ordinary. As the tension between him and Marcus reached its peak, Lyra stepped forward, her graceful movements drawing all eyes to her. "Is there a problem here?" she asked, her voice calm yet authoritative. John's heart skipped a beat as he met Lyra's gaze. There was something about her that intrigued him, something beyond her otherworldly appearance. He felt a sudden urge to protect her, to shield her from the hostility of the human world. "Mind your own business, alien," Marcus spat, taking a step towards Lyra. But before Marcus could make another move, the school bell rang, signaling the start of class. With one last glare at John and Lyra, Marcus and his cronies slunk away, leaving John and Lyra alone in the corridor. "Are you okay?" John asked, his voice filled with genuine concern. Lyra nodded, a small smile playing on her lips. "I'm fine, thank you. My name is Lyra, by the way." "I'm John," he replied, returning her smile. "It's nice to meet you, Lyra." And with that simple exchange, a friendship was born. Over the following days, John and Lyra spent more and more time together, bonding over their shared love of technology and curiosity about each other's worlds. They worked on projects in the school's robotics lab, exchanging stories and ideas with an ease that surprised them both. Despite Marcus's attempts to sabotage their friendship, John remained steadfast in his support for Lyra. He stood up for her when others mocked her, and he defended her when Marcus's taunts became too much to bear. "I don't understand why he hates me so much," Lyra said one day, frustration evident in her voice. John shrugged, his brow furrowed in thought. "Some people are just afraid of what they don't understand. But don't worry, Lyra. I won't let anyone hurt you." And true to his word, John stood by Lyra's side, a beacon of hope in a sea of uncertainty. But as the days turned into weeks, Marcus's bullying became more relentless. He seemed determined to drive Lyra away from New Harmony High, using every means at his disposal to make her life miserable. John found himself caught in the crossfire, facing taunts and threats from his former friends. But he refused to back down, his loyalty to Lyra stronger than ever. The school administration's lack of intervention only fueled Marcus' aggression, pushing John to take matters into his own hands. He knew that he couldn't defeat Marcus alone, but he was determined to find a way to protect Lyra and put an end to the bullying once and for all. The tension finally reached its breaking point during a heated confrontation in the school courtyard. Marcus, fueled by rage and prejudice, launched a vicious attack on John and Lyra, intent on driving them away for good. But John refused to cower in fear. With Lyra by his side, he stood tall against Marcus and his followers, rallying his friends and allies to stand with them. In a dramatic showdown, John and Lyra's courage shone brightest, proving that unity and friendship were more powerful than hate. And as the final blow was struck, Marcus and his cronies were forced to retreat, defeated and humiliated. In the aftermath of the confrontation, the school community rallied around John and Lyra, showing their support and solidarity. Marcus, defeated and humiliated, faced consequences for his actions, while John and Lyra emerged stronger than ever. As they looked towards the future, John knew that their journey was far from over. But with Lyra by his side, he was ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. As the school year drew to a close, John and Lyra reflected on their experiences and the friendships they had forged. Despite the challenges they had faced, they emerged victorious, their hearts filled with hope and optimism for the future. With a final farewell to New Harmony High, John and Lyra set off on new adventures, knowing that their bond would always remain unbreakable. And as they stepped into the unknown, they knew that together, they could overcome anything that came their way.